Welcome to TileCoach. I'm Isaac Ostrom. I'm a licensed tile and general B contractor from Northern California. Today I'm coming to you from Denver, Colorado, working on the Shower for Beau project. If you don't know what that is, I highly suggest you click on the link here to find out more about it. This is a super cool project. I'm just so blessed and fortunate to be able to be helping out on this. I'm going to double check this. With these Delta multi-choice rough-ins, the mud cover, you want your finished tile to be out at the edge of the mud cover. So I'm just going to double check 1.5 inches, and that's what we got. Okay, so we're setting our valve depth right here with our backing. So we're floating this wall, we're floating the shower, so we're going to be 1.5 inches total. We're going to have our wallboard 1/2 inch. We're going to have our float, which is 1/2 inch, and we're going to have a tile and thin set, which is 1/2 inch. So that's important when you're setting your valve depth. You got to get that right. It's okay to be too far in. Like if we had this set too far into the wall, it's usually okay. If you're too far out, you would have to take it all apart and push it back, because they have extension kits. If you're too far in, you can always extend it out after the tile's done. But if it's too far out, there's no way to push it back. It's funny, we got our blocking in, and I said, hey, can you grab me a level? And then I just remembered that you guys, the viewers who donated, and everybody's been so generous. It's so cool, Jason.
It's unbelievable.
And donations are still coming in to help out because we had a bunch of travel delays and anyways, but this has been so awesome. So you guys bought Jason a new set of Stabila levels. And so this is so cool. They're brand new. I haven't ever seen this set that has all these, the case with all the compartments, but we got a 32. Let's see which, this is an awesome case.
Oh, it is.
All the levels have their own little compartment here. This must be the 48. We got a 32 of 48. We got the big dog. Oh no, this is the little guy. This is 16.
No? Yeah.
16 is a great size level. If you're a tile setter, you gotta have a 16-inch level. And then this guy. Here's the 24. Oh man, these look nice. Gosh, they're so clean.
They just keep coming.
Clean levels are. I think. Oh, what's this?
I got a little torpedo.
Look at this. Look at this. Little torpedo. These are, I had one of these for probably like 6 or 7 years before.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to it. I must have left it on a job site, but I beat this thing up. It's such a durable little torpedo level.
The homeowner probably found it and didn't want to give it back.
Yeah. And then, okay, so then the big dog is in here. So this is the, I think this is the 6'6". Let's see, this is the 78. So yeah, 6'6". This is a great size. To me, a 6-foot level is just a little too short, especially when we're floating walls. It's really nice to have that extra 6 inches. So that's a great set of levels, Jason. They're all yours. Congratulations.
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah. And yeah, so what do we need here? We need a 16-inch. So this is also a step that I do. It's important to plumb up your valves to make sure everything stays straight. You don't want your valves getting crooked. So I got my center line, and I'm just going to draw a nice little plumb line. Gosh, this level's brand new. It's so nice to use. So easy to see.
I know.
Great.
Ready. Go ahead.
Okay, so we're gonna hard pipe this. I brought all of my PEX gear to be able to switch it over to PEX. That would probably be easier, but we're in Colorado. In Denver, it gets pretty cold here. The locals, I've heard, don't use a whole lot of PEX inside of walls. They like to use copper. And this is the thick copper. I think it's type M. I think type S is the thinner stuff. This is the thicker, high quality copper. So I'm just going to do it all in copper. I'm going to hard pipe this. One thing I want to talk about that I haven't really talked about in my other videos is deburring the pipe. So this not only cleans the outside of the pipe, It also has a little insert that goes into the pipe and deburrs it as you clean the pipe. So that gave it a nice deburr on the inside. What that does when you deburr it, it creates better water flow. It reduces the turbulence that happens when you have a burr on the inside of your pipe. And then to make it slip in the fitting easier, that's the inside, and then you can deburr the outside too to take off the burr on the outside. So we weren't wearing masks on the job site, and so they called the cops. 2 cops showed up. We got to put on our masks, but I don't even have one. Will this do? Can I do this?
Allow it.
We'll blur your faces, don't worry. Cool.
This is Zach too. Zach,
Hi there.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. This is
Tim.
Tim.
Nice to meet you, man.
Zach's been awesome. He's got a pregnant wife at home, and he made time to come out and help with this project.
Very
And
cool.
yeah,
That's
he actually Zach drove Isaac's truck all the way out here with all of these tools in it. Drove it to Salt Lake City and then drove it here yesterday, right, Isaac?
Yep.
Losing track of my days.
Yep.
And then Isaac was able to fly out yesterday. Yeah.
I took the easy route.
Yep. John Strom has been fired.
Yeah, you're out, John.
John, you're out. I went with a more professional crew.
Isaac, how did you get into the YouTube thing from doing the tile work and all that stuff?
Yeah, I had a friend who was like a marketing guy kind of, and he told me to just make some videos for marketing,
Yeah.
and it just grew.
Yeah.
I let it sit for 2 or 3 years without doing anything, just because I was busy with kids and the
Right.
business. But then I picked it back up probably about 2-3 years ago, and then it really started gaining traction. Like I started making a couple videos, and yeah, it's a trip what's happened with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just all over the place now.
I keep watching these guys and I'm like, why not us, Luke? There's money to be made out there. What are we doing?
Especially right now. And we're just missing one thing, the skill
Yes.
that someone else would want.
A skill, period. I need to know something. I don't know anything.
Luke actually puts out on, was it Instagram? You're like, hey, if anyone's got any jobs or anything, career opportunities, I'm interested. Like a public post.
I did.
Just cracking up.
Something. Somebody send me something.
Just a fire guy, something.
I'm done. I want to be out of here. I'm miserable here.
They turned us into like lions at the zoo. We can't hunt for our food anymore.
Yeah, it's gonna pass. Hopefully November comes quick here. People will. They're changing policies right now.
Yeah.
I think there'll be a big backlash.
Mm-hmm.
Did you do the city attorney training yet?
No.
You're next Wednesday?
2 Wednesdays.
2 Wednesdays.
Tell me how you feel after that.
Each video.
Yeah. Is that for like a 10, 15 minute blurb, or how long are most of your?
Say hi, Luke.
Yeah, probably like the 20-minute videos. I'd say a couple hours. I might spend 3 hours on like the hour-long videos, just because I have to watch so much of it.
Yeah, that's a lot. Cool, for sure.
Yeah.
I only have 3 of them.
Okay, we ready, Zach?
Yep.
Okay, so we got all of our copper cut in. As you can see, I decided to just go with solid copper. One of those when in Rome things. California, we would have turned this into PEX, but here they use a lot of copper, so we're going to stick with copper. And you can see all of the angles and twists and turns we used. I like to use a lot of what you call street 90s and street 45s. That's the fittings that have the bell fitting on one side and then the slip-in fitting on the other. That way you can get these really short runs in tight spaces. So we got this all ready to go. Everything's cleaned, deburred, fluxed, and so all that's left is to put some fire and some solder to it. So here we go. My heart always starts going a little bit when we start doing this. I don't know why, I just kind of get a little bit nervous and anxious. I think it's because I don't want to screw it up. Because if you get through soldering all of this and you fire the water up and you got a leak, it's problems. So that's why I get a little bit nervous. So we're going to fire this up and start going. Okay, I usually work from the bottom up. I'll start at my bottom fittings. I'm going to try to put about a ½ inch worth of this solder into each joint. Okay, so this one, I'm going to need something, I think, to push this one over. I'll let it cool first. So I'm going to do this side, let this cool and harden. So I got my rag here. Just gonna clean off my pipes. Try to get all this extra flux off of the pipes while we're doing this. But you don't want them to move while you're still setting up. You can see I like to have my solder, I bend it like this so I give a little bit of a 90 so I can work in behind the joint. I use this clamp to suck everything in because this one fitting was wanting to pop out right here.
Bottle swap?
No, there's gas in it. Is this my torch?
Yeah, it came out of that box, yeah.
your solder brush and a little bit of flux, or using your flux brush and a little bit of flux will clean up these joints quite nicely. And I'm not going to pull this clamp until I know for sure that thing is set up good.
How did it come together?
Let's hope they all works.
Yeah.
They all felt good.
Right on.
They look good.
You guys
You
make
can
that
use-
look so easy. I've tried.
Yeah, you can usually tell when they're not gonna go.
Yeah.
It's usually from water in the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll it'll just kind of beat up on the joint and keep falling off instead of sucking in there.
Where it wraps around real
Yep.
quick. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, we'll go down, Chief.
Okay.
I think, guys, it was really nice to meet
Oh
you.
yeah.
Thank you for everything
Yeah.
you do on YouTube.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Like that video where you tell guys, hey, find your passion. If it's working with your hands, don't think you gotta go tell
Yeah.
them, you know?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
my boys need to hear that.
I told him last night. That's what drew me to him the first time. You know, he's just talking about.
Yeah, I think we're gonna change things a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, everything's kind of changing.
Mhm.
The schools, college being shut down, and everything. You know, the importance is gonna go back to just having good jobs. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can learn anything
Good.
nowadays from
Yep.
Yep.
YouTube and all that.
And they're not teaching this stuff in high schools.
No.
Yeah.
They're honestly not. None of it.
Yeah.
Not changing tires, not sweating pipes, nothing.
No.
Framing.
So it's left up to us. But yeah,
Yeah.
thank you guys
Right
for
on,
doing
man.
what
Thank
you
you
do.
for doing this.
And stick with it, man. That's
Yeah.
all I can say is
Yeah.
I think we'll get through this. Come November, things are gonna. This
Yeah.
happens every
Yeah,
4
it's
years,
gotta be
right?
exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last 4. I mean, it wasn't this bad. but
Yeah.
I remember last time it was kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, wish you guys the best.
Thanks a
man.
lot.
man.
Okay.
Take care.
All right,
Oh yeah, nice meeting you
Have a good
guys.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck with everything.
Thanks, man.
See ya. Take it easy.
Are you on tomorrow, Tim?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're here.
No, yeah. Yeah, pop in periodically. We'll be by tomorrow. Watch the project. Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to be doing the water test here. I got all the lines soldered, cleaned up. Fingers crossed. There's a ton of solder joints in this. I do not want a leak. If we do get a leak, we'll deal with it. But I capped the lines. I closed the stop. So these valves have stops on them, service stops, which is really nice. If you screw them down, it's going to stop the water going into the valve. So we're going to test all the lines going to the valve first, then I'm going to open them up, and we're going to test the rest of these lines. But you got to cap them to test them, obviously. So we got Jason. He's going to be on the main water valve, turning it on. It's good to have communication like a phone like this, so that if you do spring a leak, hey, shut the water off. So yeah, let's go ahead, Jason. I'm ready when you are.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Is the kitchen sink on or any other faucets?
We probably have some faucets on in the house, huh?
I hear stuff.
the tub.
Okay, let me go close the tub real quick. When we drain the line, we usually open up one of the other fixtures to drain the lines, but Okay, Jason, go ahead again.
We're on.
Oh, we're on.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a good sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, so one of the things, if you do have a leak, you'll hear the air come through at first. You'll usually hear a hissing sound, which is the air trying to come out. Okay, so I'm going to open the service stops. So we're good, Jason, because I can close it at the service stops here.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll be right up.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to open up service stops. You hear the water just fill up. So we got full pressure going to both fixtures. Yeah, baby, that's such a good feeling. I'm telling you, when I'm soldering, I don't know if you could tell when I was soldering, but I'm literally shaking. There's something that happens when I solder. I don't know, it's probably also has to do with the flame, and I don't want to burn anything down, but mainly I don't want a bad solder joint. So, tons of solder joints in here. Really impressed with how everything came out. This is a really clean look, really solid, all copper, no PEX. All right, on to the next thing. Beautiful.
Sweet, man. Awesome. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
I've tried that. And
So once I test it, what I'll do is I'll just close the service stops again,
okay.
because you never know if
Yeah.
this comes loose or something. You know,
Sweet, man.
if we're doing tile or something and somebody takes it off,
Yeah.
water's gonna come pouring out. So just close it, but when you trim it out, you gotta put it, open it back up.
God, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That just
It's cool, huh?
it even looks good.
it even looks good.
It's the cameraman.
That's
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, is he on there?
Can we play it? Can we play it?
Not
We
yet.
play it? I think we can on here.
Can you believe you're actually gonna be on TV? Isn't that cool?
So I'm spray foaming like this, Isaac.
Uh-huh.
YouTube
with,
star.
Can
You ready?
Uh-huh.
And I don't realize that it's filling up to here and coming out of the top. It's coming down in my hair, and Eileen's like, "You're getting spray foam in your hair." Like, yeah, that'll wash out real easily.
No, it doesn't
So,
come off.
Another
anything.
DIY-er.
Yep. With the spray foam I had, we use it for when we're self-leveling
Yeah.
to build a dam so
Yeah.
that the self-leveler doesn't run out. And one of my guys, Devin, he's back in Columbus, Ohio now, but he made the dam by the door threshold. He accidentally stepped in it on his
it
way
was
up,
wet?
stepped into the carpet. There's
man.
no way to
No.
get it out.
No.
So luckily it was the grandpa bathos, and my grandma Nina, she just took she had these really low profile scissors,
Yeah.
really sharp for
Yeah.
like doing seamstress stuff, and she was just able to barely cut it off, and you couldn't even tell because it was a real plush carpet.
Yeah.
Man, otherwise we'd
Yeah.
be replacing the whole thing of carpet.
Yeah, I could picture those scissors. That's what they use.
All right, so thanks for hanging out with me for another episode. If you like this video, make sure to watch the next video coming up that I'm sure you like. If you made it to this point in the video, I think you're gonna wanna watch another one. So anyways, thanks again guys, having a lot of fun. I have a bunch more video footage to edit through to bring you 6 or 7 more episodes from this project. Can't wait to share it with you. And do me a favor, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. And if you want to see my weekly video uploads, you're going to have to turn on your notifications, because just because you're subscribed doesn't mean my videos are going to show up on your feed. So I upload a video about once a week, sometimes twice a week. So you don't want to miss those. Turn your notifications on. Leave your comments in the section below if you have any questions. Also, you can find me on Instagram at TileCoach. So thanks again for watching my videos, guys. And last but not least, I love you. I love being your tile coach, and we'll see you on the next video.